Hello, and welcome to this 15-minute full practice yoga video. We'll go ahead and begin with lying on our backs. Place the soles of the feet together with the knees separated wide to find butterfly pose. Relax the shoulders onto the mat. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Place the left hand on top of the heart and place the right hand on top of your belly. Feel the rise of your hand on top of your heart with every inhale, and also feel the lowering of your belly with every exhale. Continue this rhythmic breathing, making sure to take deeper breaths than normal. Become present. Notice the sounds around you and become at peace with your current surroundings. Soften your face, clear your mind, and think space. Bring the knees to the chest and grab the inner soles of your feet. Allow the shoulders to be heavy and pull your feet closer to you for a deeper stretch. Bring your feet to the mat, grab behind your thighs and rock forward to a seat and find tabletop. Wrists are directly below the shoulders, knees align below the hips, neck is neutral, gaze to the mat. Tuck the toes, engage the core, and lift the hips up and back to settle into a downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in and pull the shoulders away from the ears. Deep breath out, sink a little deeper while rooting your palms to the mat. Deep breath in, stretch your tailbone high. Deep breath out, allow the heels to fall heavy to the mat. Find peace and stillness and just surrender to the feeling. On your next inhale, bring your right foot to the sky. Let the knee bend and bring that foot in between your hands. Place the left knee down on the mat, point the left toe. Swoop your arms forward and up to meet a crescent lunge. Shoulders slide down your back. Stretch the hip flexors, knee over your ankle. Bring the hands back down to the mat. Tuck the toe, lift the left knee. And with control, bring the left foot to meet with the right foot for a forward fold. Walk the hands forward a bit for a half lift. Release into a full forward fold. Circle sweep your arms up overhead and reach your fingertips high. Bring your elbows wide, chest proud for a standing angel pose. Straighten your arms so that your arms are overhead. Circle sweep the arms down to a forward fold. Release into a halfway lift. Walk the hands forward a bit into a downward facing dog. Shift your weight forward and lower your hips into a plank. Lower down with control. Point the toes. Lift the chest, hover the thighs above the mat. Lower the chest down. Tuck the toes. Push up with control. Shift the hips back for a downward facing dog. Bring the left foot up high to the sky for a three-legged dog. Bend the knee. Bring the left foot in between your hands for a low lunge. Find stability. Lower the knee. Point the toe. Swoop your hands up into a crescent lunge. Find stability by bracing the core. Place the hands back onto the mat. Tuck the right toe, lift the right knee. Bring the right foot with the left foot and forward fold. Walk the hands forward a bit for a halfway lift. Place the hands on the mat for a forward fold. Circle sweep the arms up to a stand. Circle sweep the arms back down for a forward fold. Halfway lift. Lower the hands down to the mat. Step into a plank. Lower down with control, chaturanga. Point the toes. Chest lifted, upward facing dog. Tuck the toes, raise the hips up to the sky for a downward facing dog. Bring the right foot up high to the sky for a three-legged dog. Bend the knee, place that right foot between the hands for a low lunge. Swivel the left ankle down to the mat. Windmill your arms to a T for warrior two. Make sure the knee is right above the ankle. Finding balance by engaging the core. Breathing here. Flip the right palm up. Place the left hand on the left leg. Reach through to your right fingertips for peaceful warrior. Windmill the arms so that the right elbow comes onto the right knee, extending your left arm up and over your ear for an extended side angle. Windmill the left hand to the left leg for just a second, then windmill the right hand down back to the mat. Step the right leg back to meet the left for plank. Lower down with control, chaturanga. Point the toes, lift the chest up, dog. Lower the chest, tuck the toes, push up into downward facing dog. Coming up onto your tippy toes, shifting your weight forward to lower down for chaturanga. Point the toes, lift the chest up, dog. Tuck the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Lift the left foot high. Find a slight bend in the knee. Bring that left foot in between your hands placed on the mat for a low lunge. Swivel that right ankle down. Windmill the arms to a T for warrior two, second side. Flip the left palm and move the right hand to the right thigh, reaching long through the left fingertips. Windmill the arms so that the left elbow meets the left knee, extending your right arm up and over your right ear. Feel the stretch in the inner left thigh. Windmill the right arm to a peaceful warrior, and then windmill the left arm back down to the mat for a low lunge. Step the left foot back for a downward facing dog. Shift the weight forward into a plank and lower down with control, chaturanga. Point the toes, lift the chest, up dog. Tuck the toes, lift the hips high into a downward facing dog. Point the toes, bend the knees, and hop or step into a forward fold. Walk the hands out in front of you just a bit. Lift halfway. Fold back down again for a full forward fold. Circle sweep the arms up high to the sky for standing with arms overhead. Swoop your arms down to your sides for Tadasana. When you're ready, bring your left knee up so that your left thigh is perpendicular to the mat. From the hips, shift the weight forward, extend your left foot, toes pointing to the ground, heels to the sky. Finding stability in that right foot, keeping the core tight. bring your hands back down to the mat. Right foot in between your hands for a low lunge, stretching out that left hip flexor. Bring the right foot back for downward facing dog. Come to tiptoes, bend the knees, and hop or step to forward fold. Walk the hands out a little bit, halfway lift, and forward fold. Circle sweep your arms overhead. Lower the arms back down to your side for Tadasana. And when you're ready, lift your right knee so that your right thigh is perpendicular with the mat. Hands at prayer. Shift the weight forward by bending at the hips. Extending your right leg back behind you with the heels pointed to the sky and toes facing down. Find stability in that left foot. And bring your hands back down to the mat for a low lunge. Step that left leg back into a downward facing dog. Extend that right leg up to the sky, slightly bending that right knee, and bringing that right foot just outside your right hand, placing your knee down on the mat. Point the toe for lizard pose. Relax in this pose. Feel that stretch in your hip flexors. Tuck the left toe, raise the left knee so it hovers above the mat. Bring your right foot back to a downward facing dog. Extend that left leg to the sky, bending the knee, placing that left foot right outside your left hand, placing the knee down on the mat, pointing the toe for lizard second side. Tuck the right toe. Bring the right knee up so it hovers just above the mat. Bring your left foot back into downward facing dog. Reach long through your arms. Slide the shoulders down the back. Start to bend your knees and transition so that you come to a seat. Then slowly roll vertebrae by vertebrae down to the mat. Grab your inner soles of your feet and pull them in close to your chest for happy baby. Take a hold of your knees and give it one last squeeze towards your chest. And release your legs to your final resting pose, Shavasana. Quiet your mind, soften your face, and think space. Thank you for joining me in my yoga practice today. I really appreciate it. I hoped you liked this video. And if you did, be sure to let me know by commenting down below. Hit that like button if you want more videos like this. Thanks again, and namaste.